wandered today to the hills, ready to watch the sea.
Hello Internet, welcome back. This is Intermediate English from Frankly Speaking, and I'm Frank. Today we're going to continue with lesson 1.3, and we'll talk about the present tenses and their uses in the present and the future. So, remember, if I'm speaking too quickly, turn on your subtitles and lower the speed, and that should make it easier for you to understand. So, which are the present tenses? We have present simple and present continuous. And if you are an intermediate learner, you should know what these tenses look like. I'm going to show you some examples and read them to you. She's always playing music in the middle of the night. My grandmother is jogging around the lake. The train leaves tomorrow at 6 a.m. So early. Jack, Susie, and I are going to the cinema on Saturday. John eats a light meal every evening before bed. And the earth is round and we live on it. Now, some of these sentences are with a present simple verb and some of them are with a present continuous verb. We're going to go through them one by one, and you decide if it's a present simple or continuous. First one, she's always playing music. That one is a present continuous verb. My grandmother is jogging around the lake. That's also present continuous. The train leaves tomorrow at 6 a.m. So early. Present simple. Jack, Susie, and I are going to the cinema on Saturday. Are going is a present continuous. John eats a light meal every evening. Eats is a present simple verb. And the earth is round and we live on it. That's is and live are present simple verbs. All right. Now let's look at the uses of these present tenses. I have the same examples are on the left, and the uses of these verbs are on the right. We have sometimes either the present simple or the present continuous we use for something happening now, for habits and routines, for a permanent situation or a fact, for describing annoying behavior, for arrangements in the future, and for timetables and schedules. I'd like you to match one of these example sentences with one of the uses on the right. For example, she's always playing music in the middle of the night. She's always playing music. This is something we say when we are annoyed with someone. She's always playing music in the middle of the night. So we use the present continuous to describe annoying behavior. I'd like you to pause the video. I'll give you 5 seconds to pause and match the sentences on the left with their use of the verb form. Okay, let's check. My grandmother is jogging around the lake. That's something that's happening now. The train leaves tomorrow at 6 a.m. So early. Now, this looks like it could be an arrangement in the future or a timetable and schedule, but because it's a train, trains leave always at the same times. They have a fixed schedule. So this would be timetable and schedule. And that's present simple. Jack, Susie, and I are going to the cinema on Saturday. Now, this is a future plan. It's on Saturday, not now, not yesterday, but on Saturday. So, present continuous we use for arrangements in the future. And John eats a light meal every evening before bed. This is something he does every evening before bed, so we know it's a routine, and that's present simple. And finally, the earth is round and we live on it. These are both facts. These are permanent situations or facts. All right. I have some new questions here. First, I'd like you to try to answer these questions in your own words. I'll give you 5 seconds to pause the video and try to answer these questions on your own. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to show you an example answer of one of these questions, and I'd like you to guess which question I'm answering. For example, my friend Ronald is always checking his phone when we're hanging out. Which of these 5 questions am I answering? It is 3. Who annoys you? My friend Ronald. What do they do? My friend Ronald is always checking his phone when we're hanging out. Annoying. Next one. My answer. The nearest shop opens at 7 a.m. Which of these questions am I answering? Clearly, what time does the supermarket close to you open? Number 4. Great. Next answer. I wash the dishes and I take out the trash. Is that something I'm doing this weekend? No, because I'm using present simple, and something I'm doing on the weekend should be with present continuous. So it must be, what are 2 things you do every day? Number 1. Great. Next one. I'm going with my friends to the weekend market and buying some gifts for my friend's birthday. Now, I'm either describing an animal or saying something that I'm doing this weekend. Clearly, number 2. Something I'm doing this weekend. And finally, very easy, it's friendly, furry, and people call it man's best friend. That would be an animal, clearly a dog. Number 5. All right, that's all. Thank you for watching. I hope you can subscribe, like, and follow the lessons to improve your English. And check back with me soon for another video. Thank you.